Welcome back. Gzy Definition, 300 workout. First exercise, 25 pull-ups. Let's go. Lats, biceps, core.
Yeah. Gzy Rhymes presents the life of a leader. You ready? Let's go. No skin is solid enough to leave from a battle unscratched. At some point in every warrior's life, we must all meet our match. Life wasn't designed to be easy. No path was supposed to be straight. Each road depends on the decisions one makes. Roots are recognized with experience, but one has to first take before one can really relate. Harsh realities, unexpected tragedies and deadly diseases have the potential to become deadly serious. Humanity, religions, races and sexuality are all touchy topics, which are all caught up in the midst of a world filled and concealed with love, jealousy, envy and hate. It's important to be open and optimistic towards our opportunities, because while some purposely take, others worthlessly wait. So call it a cautious act within certain communities, or call it a game of playing patience. Reality is, as time passes by, we age. Things and times then gradually change. That's when our opportunities gradually become ancient. That's why it's incredibly important until the very end. If at first you don't succeed, you should get up off your feet. Love, live life, listen, learn and observe before trying again. This world is filled with sorry, sinful men who, instead of speaking the truth, would rather live life pretend. They forget their roots and stray away in their sorry ways, daily dangerously dwelling in sinful sorrow. Some make the most of their days, live life and lead, others frantically follow. In order for one to succeed, one must first learn to become a believer. Take note, listen and read as I take you through the life of a leader,
Back, just so you can see. Technique.
By day he's a believer, at night he's a reader. His aim is to become an achiever. Long live the life of a leader. God is every man's leader, but not every man is aware of his plans. A man is measured by his mind. The depth is determined by how deeply he understands. Reputation isn't justified by one's physique, but by the words which they choose to speak, and the actions in life which they choose to seek. Gzy Rhymes get deep, speak. Each human being bleeds red, therefore each has the possibility to leak. Each vein flows in a similar direction, but each heart that beats is different and unique. Each person conceals a single trait of their own perfection, which has the power to lead them to victory and master defeat. We each have the power and potential to create and make our own history. Supreme and elite. Before one stimulates their mind, what must they do? They must first learn to walk with their feet, or else they'll be left behind. One's words spoken with intention and integrity can be extremely instrumental and intelligently influential. Keep going. Each individual has their own roles, principles, colors, cultures and beliefs. Learning inherits each woman and man with the knowledge and experience to be tolerant enough to teach. Each boy and girl has a certain will, which inherits the significant skill that provides us with a power which helps practice what we preach. Preach. This world is filled with flaws and temptations. Our voices are vocal, hence the freedom of speech. Patience breeds a number of positives. Some curse, others think first. A leader's ways are followed up and down, from nations to generation. A similar cycle is then repeated via different races and relations. Where does this lead? Life itself leads us into a vast variety of different circumstances and situations. The vast majority should not be judged by their breed, moles, color or culture, because each and every one of God's creations is a masterpiece, a truly sacred sculpture, to say the very least. We must resist temptations. Why? For these are the marks of the beast. What must we do? Follow the rules and regulations of the Lord. Yeah. And positively preach for peace. Peace. The key is to find faith and become a believer. Men, keep your family safe and live your life as a leader. Anything is possible by any man's means. Life is logical. The pictures we see in life triggers our memories. And these are all the tools one needs to capture their dreams. Wake up. Life is like a roller coaster. Risks are measured by the ticking thoughts of a mind. Whilst one moves forward, others get left behind. See there, mate. Good health breeds good wealth. However, one must learn to value themselves. After all, what would the assets value to if we wasn't able to articulate the air and oxygen which we all breathe? What kind of lifestyle are we leading for our seeds before we all leave? Find faith. Faith helps one believe. A great leader has to lose before they can achieve. Champion. My significant story has undoubtedly made me a succeeder. I went from a ferocious fighter to a righteous writer. What are you now? Now I'm a reader, a storyteller, a believer who graciously gives any advice to any ambitious achiever. And who are you? I'm just a man with a plan who happened to adapt and now lives the life of a leader, of a leader, of a leader, of a leader, of a leader. By day he's a believer, at night he's a reader. His aim is to become an achiever. Long live the life of a leader, of a leader.
I said empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water.
Young ones, be patient, be patient.
It's not an easy skill to learn. I've been practicing it for many years.
I need this, I need that. Shit, if only I could afford it. If only I could go back instead of being at work. If only boredom has the power to drive a sane man berserk. So I think about my past before proceeding, plotting ways to determine my next path in terms of achieving. Life is all about living and learning. I've got a lot of thoughts to share, but to be honest, nobody seems to care. Nothing's ever promised, and these days your life is similar to a novel. People are quick to pick you up and judge before even reading. Some are made to grovel, but I refuse to let one's grudge stop me from succeeding. I'm not a man with a plan, I'm just a man eager to explore, ambitious to expand. My history is no mystery, therefore it shall never be ignored. Nothing's ever guaranteed, but I believe that in reality this is the key to what each seed shall need in order to succeed. For if one forgets their roots, then that same one will struggle to blossom. That's why the moment of truth shall never be forgotten, shall never be forgotten, shall never. Patience pays is a valuable lesson I'ma always remember to the end of my days. Ching ching, another one randomly receives a raise. A mother patiently prays because deep down she knows. Patience pays. I can only be my worst critic. Tell you how my life was horrendously horrific, but tremendously terrific. I can be proud of who I am and everything I stand for. Live every lyric, practice what I preach. Be patient, positive and prolific, with the freedom of speech. Intend to keep on growing in order to fulfill my potential. Living life knowing is a skill which can be extremely influential. Many live their life sitting at a desk complaining about what? About how their lower back's constantly hurting. Ouch. Living life with little rest, everyday stress cause they're constantly working. I guess this is what makes my quest to success different from the rest. Life's not a game of chess. What is it then? Since birth we were all blessed. Things happen but it could be worse. I guess this is the reason why they say the truth hurts. Patience pays is a valuable lesson I'ma always remember to the end of my days. Ching ching, another one randomly receives a raise. A mother patiently prays because deep down she knows. Patience pays. Give before you take, live before you wake, learn before you earn. The power of attraction rubs off on people like a physical germ. It's all about adaptation. Everybody's equal. Everybody. Power to the people. Power to the people. With the freedom of speech we can practice what we preach.